Srikalahasteeswara Temple is associated with air element related to Panchmahabhuteshwara Lord Shiva. The Srikalahasteeswara Temple, located in Chittoor, Andhra Pradesh, is the only Panchmahabhutha Stalam situated outside Tamilnadu. It is widely believed that visiting Kalahasti temple can lead to mukti for devotees. The inner temple is believed to be built in the 5th century AD and the outer temple in the 11th century by the Chola kings. The temple is famous for its Rahu Ketu Puja. The fascinating legend behind the Kalahasti temple is that Lord Vayu, the god of wind, once underwent intense penance to please Lord Shiva through a self-manifested Kapura lingam, that is, a lingam made of camphor. Lord Shiva was impressed by Vayu's devotion and steadfastness, despite his dynamic nature. And as a result, Lord Shiva bestowed him with 3 boons. Vayu requested the first boon to be present everywhere in the world, the second to be an integral part of everyone's life, and the third for the Shiva Lingam to be known by his name. Lord Shiva granted him all the 3 boons. For the first boon, we all know that Vayu exists everywhere. As for the second boon, in all beings, Vayu exists as the Panch Pran, the Pran Vayu, the Apan Vayu, Saman Vayu, Udyan Vayu and Vyan Vayu. And finally, the Lingam came to be known as Vayu Lingam. Now let us move on to some interesting facts about the temple. Kannappa was a hunter and a devotee of the Vayu Lingam. One day, he noticed that the Vayu Lingam had lost its eyes and he plucked out his own eyes to offer them to the Lord. Touched by his devotion, Lord Shiva made him the 10th of the 63 Nayars or Shivite saints, and he was referred to as Kannappa Nayanar. Water from inside the well of the temple is known as Saraswati Tirtham, and it is believed to cure stammering in devotees who drink it. It is believed that under the advice of Lord Krishna, Arjuna visited the Vayu Lingam during the Mahabharata war to seek blessings and strength from Lord Shiva. It is believed that the name Srikalahasti is derived from 3 ardent devotees of Lord Shiva: a spider named Sri, a serpent named Kala, and an elephant named Hasti. The temple is also associated with Rahu Ketu. They are strong astrological influences and are usually seen as malefic. They are properly understood by those who seek higher truth as the very embodiment of grace. The temple is famous for seeking relief from troubled astrological placements. The temple carries the essence of the air element or the Vayu Bhuta, who was incarnated here as Lord Shiva and worshipped as Kalahasteshwara. Although the sanctum lies deep within multiple walls, there is a lamp inside the inner sanctum that inexplicably flickers despite the lack of air movement in the sanctum. It is said that the air light can be observed to move even when the priests close off the entrance to the main deity room, which does not have any window or any other ventilation. During the darshan, one can see the flames of several ghee lamps flickering as if blown by moving air. The linga is white and self-manifested. There are very few Shiva temples which are self-manifested. The method of worship is somewhat different than other great temples. For example, the main linga remains untouched by human hands, even by those of the priest. Abhisheka is done by pouring milk, water, camphor and a mix of 5 fruits or panchamrit over the subsidiary image known as the Utsava Murti. Sandalwood paste, flowers and the sacred thread Yagnopavit are also offered not to the main linga but to the subsidiary linga. Interestingly, a celebrated Shaivite saint, Markandeya, had a vision of Lord Shiva who appeared to him in the temple. Shiva revealed to him that since an enlightened soul could offer esoteric teachings, that soul is none other than Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwar. Inspired by his lofty experiences at Kalahasteshwara, Markandeya wrote great texts on puja, used in as methods of worship even to this date. This great Shiva temple, being linked to the air bhuta, is an ideal place to cultivate through sankalpa and kriyas a sense of sharing, human love, devotion to God, selflessness, compassion, and spiritual or transcendental love. In Siddha medicine, the air element is linked to the prana of the thoracic area of the body and is assigned the metabolic role of appropriation. Mastery of the air tattva gives knowledge of the past, present, and future. It also brings about fulfillment of any desire, contact with astral entities, ability of psychic healing, inner peace, harmony and compassion. The mudra of the air element is Vayu mudra, and worshipping at the Kalahasti temple with the mudra brings greater and faster results.